Hi, Nick.
Hey.
How did the campaign for Aboriginal awareness come to be?
Oh, well, after the hug, I got a great idea that I really wanted to be engaging with my fellow colleagues at Benevity with some indigenous content. And I posted in the marketing channel asking if it would be possible to write maybe a blog post or given an opportunity in place for National Aboriginal Day. And the interest in it was so huge that we decided to increase what we were providing as opportunities. So there are giving opportunities, there are volunteer opportunities, there are missions, there's a speaker, and it kind of blew up into this beautiful monster of a thing.
Tell me why reconciliation is important to you.
Reconciliation is really important to me. As an Indigenous Canadian, I find that there is a lot of misconceptions, a lot of prejudice, and a lot of, perceptions on what it means to be Indigenous and who Indigenous people are. I think that for a long time, our voice hasn't been able to be heard in the media. We often have non-Indigenous people reporting on Indigenous issues, and we don't really get a chance to be part of that conversation. And so reconciliation calls on Canadians to challenge their perceptions, challenge their prejudices, and to engage in open dialogue with Indigenous people to better their understanding of what our history was and where we can go as a nation.
And why is this important for Benevity?
It is important to Benevity because we would really like to be involved with our colleagues. We want to be engaged in the workplace. What is it that they are interested in? What can I do to learn something new about myself, learn something new about a different culture? What can I participate in terms of donations? And being able to be part of an organization that allows us to have that voice and allows us to share what we care about is a really big draw for a lot of people. We really want to be engaging in that type of content. So for Benevity, having a variety of options to participate in is, I think, really important.